Who looks so good? Good. Let's go. I could have wore something better. I didn't look good at all. Haven't you also done this? I mean, whenever I get ready, I'll be listening to music and I'll be so confident in whatever I wear. At least that makes me comfortable. But as and when I reach an event, I'll be like seeing other people how they have dressed up, and that comparison starts. I'll be like, wow, that person is wearing a nice dress. That person has a nice figure. Well, that person looks just so better. It just completely blows my confidence. And that comparison needs to stop because I always talk to myself and I say, everybody has their own style, everybody has their own personality. It's difficult to not compare yourself by looking at other people. Comparison mostly just brings negativity. I was so happy to see that I started my channel and people are supporting me, but my comparison starts. I'll just compare myself to other people who are doing better than me, and that's wrong. Before starting my master's here, I did my undergraduation in Delhi last year, and for a brief period of time, I did not have any job or internship. Mostly I was at home, and that actually was very overwhelming for me because I was just comparing myself each day with other people who were doing something. I was like, I'm not doing anything, I am just sitting at home. I started with my channel so that I felt good and that I'm doing something. And then I came to do my master's here, and that comparison didn't stop. I compare myself with other people. I still compare. So it just proves that there is no end to it. The end is just when I think that I have to stop it. I don't have to be someone else, and that's what I need to understand. I should just take things in my life which I can manage, and not just because other person is also doing that, so I should just jump into it. That person is living their life and you have to live your life, so there's no need to compare yourself. Oh, my marks came. I got 35 out of 50, which is not bad considering I was not very confident about the subject. 35 is actually not that good. I could have got more. Whenever I receive my grades, and maybe this is what I deserve, but when I listen to other people's marks, and I'll be like, great, I could have scored better. I could have. So that time, my mood is completely off. For what? Just getting a few marks less. I know grades matter a lot, but eventually, what I think I should do is work on my weaknesses. Comparing myself with others would not help me to get good marks for sure. So that's what I understood, even though I still do it, but I think I'll try to reduce this thing of mine and I focus on myself. So when I open a social media app, such a nice group of friends. They've gone for a trip. Wow, I don't get to go there. How do people have so many friends and they have so many plans? Wow. Everyone is having an amazing time. I can assure that many people out there feel the same way as I just showed. Whenever you open social media, you always see the life updates of everyone. And you compare your life. Somebody's out, you'll be like, wow, that person has a nice life. They're going out. And then what you do is, you compare your life, you'll be like, wow, what a boring life I have. But trust me, these social media apps only show the best side of the picture. No one shows how they are in their life 24/7. I'm pretty sure not everyone's life is so happening all the time. Everyone has a same old routine to follow. Whenever you go out, you post, the other person will be feeling the same thing, just as you did when you saw them going out. I do that, I'm not a pro. The approach should be, whenever I see like the updates from anyone, be like, okay, nice, great. And then keep everything aside, focus on your life. And if I just start comparing my life with everyone on the social media app, there'll be nothing good I can see in my life. Because what I see is the best pictures, best stories, best videos out there, and not the worst ones. Let's appreciate what we have. So these are just a few cases that I showed where I compare myself with others, and it's not it. There are tons of cases which I can show where I compare myself to others, and this is so wrong because in all the comparison that I'm doing, I forget one thing: to appreciate myself, to appreciate from where I've come and how much I've grown, what am I doing. And yes, there'll be people around me to remind me that whatever I'm doing is great and I'm growing. But the most important person to appreciate what I'm doing is myself. And till the time I just compare myself with others and forget about what am I doing, there'll be no amount of appreciation that can satisfy me. There's a healthy comparison which you do with others so that you push yourself and your limits to do something more. But when that comparison becomes a habit, it just turns negative. You compare yourself at each point, and whatever you're doing, you'll always feel it's less, it's not enough, it's just going to bring negativity in your life. Compare yourself up to a point where it helps you to push yourself, and stop it when you feel that it's going overboard and it's affecting your health. Eventually, with all that comparison, nothing good will come. You'll always compare the best things of the other person and the worst things of yourself. You're not going to compare the worst and the worst. It doesn't have any logic then. So what I personally do is, whenever I feel I'm comparing myself, I'd be like, stop. And I turn to myself. Yes, this is what I have done. I should appreciate what I have done. And I can do better in that. That's it. It's very hard to practice. I fail. I do fail. Just realize that it is your life. You are living it. And if you point out the negatives of yourself, and at the same time try to find out the positives where you're good at. So just create a balance. That's what I practice, and I want you to practice as well. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys like this one. Please like, share and subscribe. Do all the good things for me. Please comment down below. See you guys in the next one. Take care.